Hi, everyone. It's Hunter Lott, your HR problem solver on demand. And this is take 5 from our series, We Don't Need No Stinking Policies. Return to work. We're seeing the headlines now. In a survey of more than 350 CEOs and human resources and finance leaders, 70% say they have a plan in place back in the office by fall. I think every office will have re-entry done by Labor Day, says founder and CEO. I notice that these headlines and these quotes typically come from the founder, the CEO, the executive team. When you survey employees, the tone is just a little different. I really didn't like my colleagues. It's been nice working at home. I'm producing. I've got flexibility. Kids' health. Individual situation. So I'm not so keen about going back. So I'm getting now these calls and emails. Okay, Hunter, I want a policy. I said, a policy? Well, yeah, here, I got you a policy. Here's a remote work policy. It's a checklist on, taxation and workers' comp. You'll have to figure out compensation. No, Hunter, that's not the kind of policy I want. I want a policy that are going to make them come back to work. So what? Well, here, our executive team has proposed a reduction in salary. Anyone after Labor Day doesn't show up to work, we're going to cut their pay. HR says we can't do that. I want to find out what you think. I said, well, you can, but it doesn't mean you should. So you cut their pay 10, 20%, and they don't show up to work. Are you going to fire them? Well, you fire them. If they don't show up to work, you fire them. Set an opening date, policy, 3 days, no call, no show, no job. You got the policy. Well, no, Hunter, I don't want to do that. I said, well, what do you want? I want a policy that's going to make them come back to work. Well, there is no such policy, or I haven't found one yet. You're certainly going to try to create an atmosphere for those of you that in those particular jobs that you want them back in the office, that you create an atmosphere where they want to be back and part of that team. But this is a leadership issue. This is not a policy issue. If you've got 50 or less employees, the next 2 weeks, CEO should call each and every employee, find out kind of where they are, reassure them about protocol and what we're doing, find out the employee situation. There could be school, health issues, a family, other issues going on. And then kind of gather all that information and then determine what's going to work best. It may be some kind of combination. You'll find your way. But I get a lot of pushback for this term, new normal. The idea that we're going to go back exactly to the way it was before the pandemic, the chances of that happening are pretty slim. So I, as the leader, have got to assess my situation, kind of take the pulse of what's going on, and then to start to make some leadership calls. This is one of those areas where I shouldn't default leadership to a policy. I'd be happy to take a look at your policies. We've got a free handbook review. Just click on the button. I'll review the handbook, send you back my snarky comments. Thanks for being here today. We will see you next time on Take 5.